And we're back. Welcome to Game on Blitz. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? We're about to react to this Rashad Cooks Gills for saying LeBron and saying NBA legends don't have a bag, because they recently been talking about LeBron not having a bag, and Gil says something very absurd, because Gil said one good thing and say 3 bad shit. He said that LeBron, most of the GOATs doesn't have a bag, so I disagree. Let's just see how this goes, and yeah, let's go.
That, and it's the bag for you, but how kids talk about bag day is the Jordan Poole.
Yes,
like
yes, Jordan Poole, because he do all the type of fancy shit, carry here and there. That's what they call a bag today. But is that really a bag though? Is that really a bag?
This elaborate bag. He don't have the fundamentals of it, so his bag is irrelevant to anyone that play basketball.
I swear to God, Jordan Poole. I swear to God, when they was talking about a bag and the comparison that came in my head, in my previous video I mentioned it. Jordan Poole is who come to mind. Jordan Poole make unnecessary, even sometimes Kuzma, I don't even know if Kuzma got a bag, but sometimes they make unnecessary moves and plays that's not important.
Also, great.
Okay.
Didn't really have a bag.
Okay. Like Isaiah Thomas didn't have we wouldn't say he had a bag.
He got to where he got to. What was his bag?
We have to really understand what they're talking about bag. We're talking about a player looking fancy and doing fancy move, and a player just being very fundamentally sound. It's 2 different bags. One bag look fancy, the other bag is not fancy. One bag is more expensive than the other. One bag is definitely more expensive than the other. Let's continue.
You can't stop.
Did he do anything extra outside of getting to the point? Like, we see the bag is this. I done hit you with a crossover. You done shifted there. I done did a step back for you to come back here, for me to do this, to do a step back. The fuck did you need? You already got rid of them. Like when they do this, they do the side step, pump, one dribble, pull up. Right. That's a normal basketball play.
Right.
Pump, step back, double step back, to another side step, extra bag.
Did Pete Maravich have a bag?
No. Yes.
Definitely.
So to me, I have a totally different perspective of what a bag is.
But his fundamentals of passing was already elite. It's the fundamentals first.
Okay.
Right? So when you're talking about bags, like, everyone has a bag. Everyone has a bag. Mm-hmm. What's in it? What's in the bag? Some people just say, hey, man, I just need a knife and a grenade just in case. That's it. Some people need shit. They're not confident with themselves. I need the Uzi, got extra shit. I got all this extra shit. Like, some people are just, these 1-2 moves, that's all I need, because they can't stop me. And so you be like, oh, man, you sitting there with your whole loaded roster of shit you got going on. You look at my shit and say, this nigga shit plain in the bitch.
Yeah, because a bag to me growing up was and one mixtape.
Yep.
Like Ray Frost.
And that's what they think.
That was a bag to me. Yes. Like, oh, he got.
And that's what they think a bag is. That's what the little kids think a bag is. Those things. Which extra jelly and shit. I got the layup here. Let me sit here and sling it, spin it off the top. That's a bag, man.
And a lot of problems.
Exactly why the game is the way it is now. To me, a bag is a book. Not a bag, it's a book. Page 1.
Oh my God.
What you gonna go for first?
First of all, bro, you look stupid. I ain't gonna lie, McCann. I don't know what the fuck you got on. Coming in here looking like BG Knockout from, the Eazy-E crew. I don't know what's going on. I know it's not Wacky Tacky Day. It's not Halloween, brother. But let's continue.
Page 2. You stupid. Watch you go for the page 1 again. And then it goes further and further and further on, building up on what page 3, page 4. KG taught me this is counters and moves and how to make the defense shift and what they reacting to, what they got to foul you on. When I open up page 1, if you don't get nothing done in page 1, you're going to have a long night. Because if I got to go to page 2, it's a lot of shit in there. That's what people talk about the bag. On the bag, I can pull this out. I got the spin package, right? I got the half spin package. I got the between package. I got the between behind the back package. I got the between cross package. I got the hezzy package. I got all the packages. I don't ever have to pull none of this shit out because you ain't that good of a defender to make me.
Yeah, I'm really trying to listen, but it's hard to take this nigga serious, bro. Like, you look like the member that didn't belong on a Jackson 5. Like, what's going on? You look like one of the member from the 70s or 80s movie called Warriors, bro. You got a Jerry curl on. You look like all the members of NWA. Rashad McCann, you gotta stop. It's hard for me to take you serious with this shit on your head, bro. Come on, man. BG Knockout. It's the original gangster. It's me like here, motherfucker. I'm a bankia, shankia. Come on, son.
But I got it.
And that's what the normal people don't understand. everyone has a bag. Remember I said, you need a package for different defenders if you're an elite scorer.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
If I'm going against a guard, I have a package. If I'm going against someone who's stronger than me, I have a package. Someone taller than me, I have a package. But for me to do any of that, you have to stop my basic bag first.
Yeah, my
go-to man, being right past you.
If you got me doing all this irrelevant shit, you're winning.
You ain't got no bag.
I get a check from Charles
Yo,
Schwab
so-
every.
I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. So there is like different type of bags, right? And there's bags that are cheap. There's bags that are expensive. There's bags that are, for example, when we're talking about what's the guy name? When we're talking about guys that dribble the ball a lot, making irrelevant moves where they don't go nowhere. When we're talking about what's the kid? I can't remember his name. I just said his name, Jordan Poole. This is his bag right here. Like this is Jordan Poole bag right here. Like it's like nice, cute. This is the camera bag, by the way. Like it's nice, fancy, very like suitable, right? But this bag ain't gonna go far. I don't have another bag for my other example, but the other bag is the LeBron's bag, the most expensive bag. Like this is like a Gucci, a Louis bag. No, a Birkin bag. This is Hermes Birkin bag made out of crocodile skin, right? Versus a paper bag from the grocery store. Two different bags. So what Gil is also saying is like you can have a bag, but your fundamentals gotta be first. You gotta have your fundamentals, and your fundamental has to be elite. Then you add the bag on top of that. So for example, let's use Kobe. Kobe, great fundamentals, great footwork. He's great in the post. Triple threat, awesome. And then if Kobe goes to his fundamentals, and he's being guarded by somebody like Tony Allen, which is a menace on defense, then sometimes he got to go to that bag. Meaning, all right, in my bag, like he said, I got all these arsenals. Maybe the gun didn't work because he got a Teflon vest on to stop the bullets from going to his chest. I might have to get close range and stab him. How do I do that from Kobe? Okay, boom. I go left, I go right. He's stopping all of it. Post him up, give him a fake, a jump shot, a pump fake. He's there. Next time when I come, give him the same shimmy, shake, right? Instead of, picking up my shot, I might fake it. I might, boom, right? That's going to your bag. Or I might just have, Kobe got like 3 or 4 counters. Kobe might just come and just pump fake up and then step through and just hit a little floater. That's going to his bag. Or Kobe might just throw it off the board and catch it and dunk it. That's going to his bag. But the fundamental is there first. I'm going to give you the fundamental. Once you cut off all parts of the fundamental move, I'm going to go to my back. That's why Kobe going to be doing the spin, passing back, catching the ball, going back into the post, giving you a shimmy, come using the elbow, push you a little bit, going. Like, that's what he's talking about. Kobe has that back. Now, when we're talking about Bron, because we're talking about Bron has the biggest bag, right? No dick eating. Because LeBron package, pause, right? If you're big, he's going to use his speed. If you're little, he's going to bully you. If you're around his height, weight, and you can stand in front of him, he can do a little bit of everything. He can try to drive, either get a foul, or he's going to bring you out ISO, either shoot over you. Or he's going to find an open man. He's going to act like he's driving and find an open man and pass the ball. LeBron bag is just deep. He's just deep. Pause. But let's continue.
Basket, not the fan. Fan thinks bags are different.
Right.
For a basketball player, simple first. If we can't make you count.
Oh, that's what I just said.
If you can't make me count like Shea, you can't make him shoot a 3 because he knows you can't stop his layup pack.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So to you don't have a bag.
He got it.
To him, I don't need it yet.
But even that right there, Shea got a crazy bag. We're talking about SGA. He got a crazy bag. If you watch the game, and I'm not talking about people that watch highlights. If you watch the game, this man is going to go and pick his spot and do whatever the F he want. He's going to put you in a blender, smoothie. He's going to make one out of you for real. So we cannot even say that Shea got one of the craziest bags. Like I'm talking about. He got one of them Hermes Birkin bag too, made out of crocodile skin. One of those.
I don't need to pull out option 2 because you can't stop option 1. Jalen Brunson, you can't stop option 1. I'm trying to get to that rim. Stop it first for me to do something else. Mm-hmm. These guys today are stopping themselves.
Good point.
Yeah.
They're stopping themselves.
I'm agreeing with Gil.
When the elite says, I'm going to just keep, I'm gonna make 50 fucking layups before I shoot a jumper. Show me you can stop my first move. I'm not gonna just automatically go to 2 and 3.
Why is
There's
that?
no need if you can't.
But that's what they do. But that's what they do. So like somebody like LeBron, they're like, yeah, he don't have a bag. Well, 50,000 points, he didn't need one because you didn't stop fucking just I'm gonna drive right and try to dunk. You cut me off, I'm gonna spin. They ain't stopped that yet. So what the fuck does he need to add 3, 4, 5?
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at my hand.
A bag.
Shot.
A very effective move.
You never even made him do this. Step, side step.
A dribbleless bag.
He started doing that later. That side step.
It's not like
But he tell you it's coming though. That's the crazy thing, and nobody blocks it.
I mean, look at.
Well, it's really not a sidestep. It is kind of a sidestep, but he look at the ball first, right? Y'all know how Brown do it. He look at the ball, and then he literally show you that looking at the ball, and then he come back and shoot it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a step back, sidestep, whatever.
V cutting, right? Fundamental. It sets you up for what? Triple threat. Catch the ball, triple threat off a V cut. What's the first thing I'm thinking about? Going right past you on the catch. Boom, right away. Now, if you catch up to me on my first move, which is going by you, Shea Alexander, what he does on the first move. 2 dribbles hard. Come here, snatch back. Rule number 1 is if I go on the catch real fast, he's got to try to beat me to the spot, and I'm going to stop in the drop of a dime right there, pop, pop, every time. Now, let's just say he just happens to say, all right, I see what you're doing. Snatch back. Hezzy. Got you again.
Bump you this time.
I could do whatever. That's the book that I'm talking about. That's page 1, catch and go. Either let me go, lay it up, or you're going to have to try to stop me. Page 2, I'm all paying attention to all this shit. I was trying to explain this shit on Out the Mud, but you know, you got it misconstrued. But a real scorer analyzes not only, like you said, the defenses of different strategies are trying to stop me. This kind of guys like to push up. This kind of guy, he want me to shoot it. He want me to bail him out. Nah, we're going to attack because we got a bag for that.
Okay, so we know you're going to watch this demo at double speed.
Good point too. So another thing, I want to see what I want to let him continue because he was doing his little thing.
We got footwork for that. We know how to make you foul us. We know how to bait you if we want to, but we want to show you that you can't just come out here and play me any kind of way. It's chess.
it's just weird. It's just weird basketball now. Because you drive. What's the first thing you do? Swing through, drive. Right. Next one is what? Swing through. You overplay, snatch back. Their first move is to swim through, step back, side step.
On the same move, going the same direction.
Like that's your first move. Like they didn't go.
I got 2 moves.
You already did your third counter before you even did the first move. Like I always tell them, don't shoot a 3. Your first shot can't be a 3.
No.
Your first shot always got to be attacking, so he feels that he needs to be on his back heel.
Right, that's you.
Right, so if you come down, and I asked him, I said, why is your first shot damn near from half court? He says, I always shoot a far 3 first to let the defense knows this is where I'm pulling from. So now his defense has to start here. So my pick and roll starts to start at half court. So now I have all this space to run
for the 3.
For the 3 and so now the big man has to play this longer game.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense. His first shot is going to be damn near by the half court, so he can establish where he's shooting from tonight. Yep. So now you got to pick up from there. So then when he does the pick and roll, he has this whole thing he can run at the. If he shoots the first 3. They're going to pick me up there.
Yep.
Now, when the pick and roll comes, instead of 3, I have no space.
And the coach is saying pick him up earlier, and he's going downhill now.
Don't let that first one go in.
But see, but I wouldn't know that unless I talk to him. So now I ask, what is your reasoning for this? He can explain it. And it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Think about how the coach could get that fucked up if he don't know that strategy. Dang, why you pulling? Every time you pull from, you don't see how they play me the rest of the game?
Now watch when I come back down.
Right by him.
If not, same.
But all this shit is just strategy and mathematics, man. I think it's just go back to like critical thinking, bro. Like
we're gonna stop it there. But yeah, so the whole point here, bro, it's like these bad comparison, bro. People have to understand, people just be saying stuff just to say it. The term bags was created, I think, is most famous from the younger generation. Usually when they say somebody got a bag, they're talking about a Kyrie Irving. They might be talking about even a James Harden, the Paul George, and things like that. But what Gilbert mentioned and what also McKen kind of said here too is I'm going to drive hard. If you bite it, I'm going to snatch it, whatever. You can't stop it. And Gil is talking about, my first drive is to be aggressive. And I think they're talking about Damian Lillard where he would shoot from half court. so he can establish early, so he can have the defender come up higher, so he can be able to dictate the game based on how he's gonna play that night or whatever. So also, what people don't understand is not only the fundamental, is the intangible of the game, right? The understanding, the IQ part. I remember I had a conversation with one of my cousins. They were telling me that having a high IQ in basketball is not a skill. Like that's not considered a skill. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Which is crazy to me because what he just mentioned, how Dame established himself from the game. He's thinking ahead. Same thing Bron does. LeBron. The fact that LeBron understands the game at a high level lets you know what type of bag he has. Hermes Birkin, crocodile skin. That lets you know, like, before I even get to these moves, before I get even like physical and bump people, I'm thinking 10 steps ahead. The intangible, who I'm playing tonight, how are they gonna play me? How can I establish a trap? How can I establish something that's gonna give me an advantage over them? That's one. Two, when the game starts, once I have the advantage established, then I can use my physical ability and my skill set along with that to dominate the game. It's very simple. I don't understand how people don't get that. People think LeBron just out there doing this, doing that. So, prime example, y'all go to, I know people that hoop, when you go to pickups, it's always that one guy, bro. They always just want to come in and do 55 dribbles and then take the most difficult shots. And if they make it, it's like, ooh. But if they miss, it's like, bro, what the fuck you doing? There's other people on the court playing, pass the ball. And if you think about it, those guys, they don't hit the net most of the time. They'll take 10 shots and make one. And we're only going up to 12. Think about it. So, yeah, they're just out there dribbling and all of that. And they're not thinking the IQ is low. Because if you come in and dribbling, you didn't go nowhere and you pass the ball. You come back in and dribbling, you didn't go. Maybe after that first move, after the first position, okay, what did I do? What did he do to stop me? Okay, let me try something different. Let me try to shake him off me. Let me see if he's slow on his feet. Let me see if he can't guard at the perimeter. Bring him out a little bit so I can have a way to go to the rack. Or, let me just use pick and roll, because the whole point of playing basketball is to get open. That's the whole point. So, yeah. And that's what makes LeBron bag even deeper, pause, because he has a high level of intellect when it comes to this basketball game. Like, he reads the game, he understands the game, he's prepared for what's coming, and also, he does a great job dictating the game and also picking teams apart. And that's what makes his bag deep. He can shoot, he can pass, he can rebound, he can dribble. What can he not do? And people that we're talking about with a bag, majority of those guys shoot low percentage. Go look at Jordan Poole shooting percentage. Go look at it. Even this year, James Harden, he shot like 39 or 40 from the field. Go look at those guys with the bag. They don't shoot a high percentage. I think Kyrie Irving is the exception. He's an anomaly. Steph too. The people that they call they got a bag because they do a lot of fancy shit. Kyrie gotta do that because Kyrie is small. But Kyrie's very efficient. Kyrie's like 6'3", but Kyrie shoot like 46, 47%, 48% at that. He's an anomaly. That nigga is him. But the rest of y'all not. So get that through your head, bro. Bag. When we're talking about a bag, the first person you need to look at is Bron, Katie, Steph, Kyrie, the anomaly, right? We're talking about Melo got a bag, but these fundamentals. Tim Duncan got a bag. What are we talking about? Jokic got a bag. Luka got a bag. SGA got a bag. Two different bags, though. That's all. And the bags that are not fancy are much, much greater than the bags that are fancy. We've seen it. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is Game on Blitz. You know what it is. We're here and we are gone now. Like, comment, subscribe.